Hello, everyone, and welcome to part two of the Mountain Dew Wall Pop Can Collection. Part one, we looked at some Mountain Dew cans, as you see here, and now we're going to move over to the very bottom and continue on for part two. I call this the danger zone because it's so low. My kids like to sometimes beat up these cans, but hey, what can you do? So we'll start off with Mountain Dew Baja Deep Dive. I think any recent Mountain Dew collector will have that one. It's fairly recent. And then we have Baja Punch, Baja Flash. These ones are from Canada, Circle K, from the past few years. Then we move on to Energy. Side by side, we have Baja Blast, Code Red, Pitch Black, and Major Melon. I just like the designs here, this fierce line design, and the color schemes that just call out the flavor very, very clearly. Again, the rest are not in any particular order. We got some kickstarts. We have Mountain Dew Johnson City Gold. We have some kickstart. I call it the Iron Man can. That red and yellow color scheme there. We got Mountain Dew Typhoon, Maui Burst, King Can Mountain Dew, and the most recent logo King Can. They have available here in Canada. Moving on to the bottom, we have some Code Red, Livewire, a few more kickstarts, and the Russell Westbrook cans. So here he's got his funky glasses there. I guess he plays for the LA Clippers now. And now we have Mountain Dew Energy. We're going to move on to the next shelf where we have a similar set, where it goes by a different name. But on our way there, we're going to pass by my Mountain Dew Hard collection at the bottom of this mannequin base here. And at the very back I have the cardboard case, but I got these, well, I got the first four from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minnesota being one of the first states to get Mountain Dew Hard, or Hard Mountain Dew I should say. And then the remaining flavors I got from a collector in Ohio. Moving on up is one of the Mountain Dew contests that they had during the pandemic, Mountain Dew Do-Over Cake Smash. Tasted like vanilla icing. Basically, you had to write a story about how one of your parties got messed up because of the pandemic, so we wrote about it. We did a lot of stuff during the pandemic, so we had a lot to write about. And yeah, I think that was a Twitter contest. So now moving on to another shelf here, more tall cans. We have Mountain Dew Orlando Magic. I got that in Orlando when I was there for a business trip in 2016. And Mountain Dew Spiked Lemonade and Raspberry Lemonade. Now here's the King Can, again found in Canada with the full word Mountain Dew logo. Then we have some more tall cans of Code Red, Voltage, and Whiteout. I think I got this maybe around 2009-ish, around that era. Then we have a Mountain Dew NBA All-Star can from Toronto, 2016, showcasing the CN Tower, the Sky Dome, now known as the Rogers Center. But yeah, this was a really, really special can because it was exclusive to Toronto for that All-Star game. I found that actually 6 months or a few months after the All-Star game. I didn't even know it was out until I just randomly saw it in the store. But that was a pleasant surprise. I did a video on that if you want to check that out. We have Mountain Dew White Label, Green Label, and Black Label. I believe I got these in 2016 as well in Washington, D.C. Mango Heat. This was found in Canada at a 7-Eleven back when they used to do more with 7-Eleven. Now, recently, they do a lot of releases through Circle K. Circle K, I think, came into Canada around 2017, and now they've blown up. You see them a lot more than 7-Elevens, at least in my area. And we have Mountain Dew Ice, Lemon Lime. Then we have some Game Fuel cans. I like the tops of these. Again, they're video game related. I'm not going to pretend to get into the the video game aspect of it. I wish I knew more about it, but um, man, I haven't been into the gaming world in a while. So this is, yeah, these are the reclosable lids. I think these are super, super handy. I like that feature there. And then more Game Fuel cans, Game Fuel Zero. I got these, I believe, in 2020 in Pennsylvania during a ski trip. I think it was right before the pandemic, so that's what I'm trying to think. 2020. Mountain Dew Amp, Cherry Blast, and Original. Then we have Mountain Dew Ice, Lemon Lime. Dark Knight Rises Mountain Dew. I think this one glows in the dark. I don't want to test it out, but or if it's cold, it changes color. That's in my head. I can't remember if that's accurate. I might do a video to test that one out. Now we have Mountain Dew Rise, the original name of the series before it became Mountain Dew Energy. I think there was a trademark issue. There was already Rise was already taken up in the energy drink space. So they changed the name there. And the color schemes, the design is very, very clean. Like the color schemes just call it the flavor very, very easily. It's a really, really good overall branding and labeling there. More Mountain Dew kickstarts, more kickstarts, more kickstarts. I'm gonna shift all the way up here to the shelf above. Some old school Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, Revolution. We have caffeine free, throwback Mountain Dew. I want to say 2009-ish era, but I just remember that logo, especially when all the graphics became so modern. Just to see that really, really old school logo, that was fun. Mountain Dew. I'm gonna just pick this one up now. I can't remember which country this is from, but it looks like Hong Kong. Yeah, so that might. I think that was. I went in 2011 and I picked up a bunch of cans there. I just came back with like a whole suitcase full of cans, so I'm gonna assume that one was from that trip. It's been a while. Time flies. It's crazy. Diet Mountain Dew Supernova I got from the States. And I didn't even realize this one was out. Like way back when, I didn't know what was out or not. Nowadays with social media, we get all the news way in advance. We know what's coming out. We know what to expect. But there was a time where I just had to get lucky and go to a store and see what was there. Mountain Dew World of Warcraft Game Fuel. Dew with a punch of wild fruit flavor. And then we have the Mountain Dew Game Fuel from Halo. I think this is one of the, I'm going to say 2000, early 2000s, mid 2000s. One of the first Game Fuel cans, if not the first, that Halo 3 logo. I remember this was a big deal when it first came out. I had a whole case of this. I think that's my last one. I think I got rid of them from various trades over the last decade or so. Mountain Dew Livewire, Mountain Dew Citrus Smooth, another Mountain Dew can there. Ultraviolet Diet Mountain Dew with a flash of natural and artificial mixed berry flavor. This was one I got on a road trip to the US. Again, I did not know this was even out at the time, way before everything was released on social media and you get all the news in advance. I just got that one as a lucky, pleasant surprise at the store. Mountain Dew Voltage, Diet Mountain Dew Supernova. I like the diet variations. I always find them harder to find, and when I do find them, hey, you know what? It's kind of like a rare gem in itself. Mountain Dew Fuel, and then I'm gonna just lift it up here because this one's from Canada. The parental explicit energy warning. Parental warning, explicit energy. It reminds me of getting an Eminem CD back in the day. This one I had to get from Taco Bell, and I think it was just exclusively from certain outlets, and I had to get a Taco Bell meal just to get that can, and I don't go there too often. It's just maybe just not that big in my area. But yeah, that was. I still remember that meal. I remember the mall I went to get that. I got it just for that can. So that's the only Dew Fuel can I have that looks like that. So I love that little parental warning symbol there. That's pretty cool. Whoa, zoomed in. Let's go up back there. Mountain Dew Energy and is that Diet Mountain Dew Energy or zero sugar version. These are from Canada as well. Especially, you know that right away when you see the bilingual um, label is there. Mountain Dew Game Fuel. I hope I'm not out of focus here. Dew with a blast of citrus cherry. Then we have Pitch Black. Then we have Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Pitch Black, and that one's probably from, I think, one of the more recent years. Pitch Black again. We have Dark Berry promotion with the Dark Knight Rises. We have Game Fuel Call of Duty. Diet Mountain Dew Caffeine Free. Then we have this one, Mountain Dew. I believe my wife got this in 2020 when she went on a trip to Puerto Rico. And I think the campaign was called Decision, where there's a bunch of different artists designing Mountain Dew cans, and you could choose a certain design that you like. But I like this one. It's very unique. So we have Baja Blast Mountain Dew. We have Code Red and Diet Code Red. We have Live Wire. I got a whole case of these. It was supposed to be the new Dark Phoenix logo. The box had the Dark Phoenix design. When I say Dark Phoenix, I'm gonna flip over here really fast to this can here. I needed that one, so I bought a whole case, and when I opened it, it had these older cans there. So maybe they're in transition, but I was kind of cheesed about that. Here's an old school one, Yahoo! Mountain Dew. Paying tribute to the second best search engine in the world. Not really. Mountain Dew, Game Fuel, World of Warcraft, Citrus Cherry. We have some, again, Mountain Dew and Diet Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew Voltage, similar to the Supernova I mentioned earlier. Got that in the store, just a pleasant surprise. We have Supernova, Code Red. One of these cans, I can't remember, but when I was in around 2003 or so, I would drink this daily at my school. The local pizza shop would have that too, but that was my go-to drink. That's like a lot of nostalgia right there. Then it went away for a while. For a while, we don't even have it here in Canada anymore, at least not on a regular basis. So that was a blast from the past. Speaking of blast from the past, Mountain Dew Throwback, made with real sugar. So there's the two throwbacks there. I think I prefer the one on the top, but hey, when you got that mascot there, the hillbilly guy, that's always fun. I should bring him back more. Mountain Dew Voltage, the winner. Diet Mountain Dew Code Red. Then we have Pitch Black, and Pitch Black 2. Another old school Live Wire, old school Diet Mountain Dew. Moving to the top shelf, I got a flashlight for you guys, so to see better, leave a like if the flashlight helps. Got Mountain Dew Spark. We have the USA version of the Democracy cans. Whiteout, Distortion, and Typhoon. In part 1, you might notice that those were the Canadian Democracy cans. I'm going to go fast here to make this video under 15 minutes. We've been talking to Mountain Dew for a long time here. Maui Burst. We got a can from Russia. Mystic Punch, Citrus Cherry, Baja Laguna, Baja Punch. We got another aluminum bottle there. These cans are from the 4th of July 2024 series. All three of them are delicious. We got some more here. Mainland, China, Mountain Dew, Dew Fuel, Amp. We got Purple Thunder, Zero Purple Thunder, which was really hard to find. We got some Voodoo. Thank you very much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Have an awesome day.